Hi, my name's Tyler, and I had a friend ask me to help him with his model. So I'm kind of doing a video about that and helping him with his model. There's a few issues I've seen with this looking at it. Let's go to edge faces. There's just a few issues in here, but he only asked me to help him, so I'm going to do the best I can with that. The first thing I want to do is convert to an editable poly. Oh, and I've already went through this once, and my Camtasia kept crashing on me, so it was very annoying. So you want to delete half the mesh, just because we'll add symmetry afterwards. And the good thing he does have going is he has this line right down the middle. It's pretty helpful when you do a symmetry later. You want to delete these two. I'm hitting control, and I'm going to hit delete. That deletes it. Same with the leg, too. Don't need all this inside stuff, and I'm not even quite sure what's going on with all of it. So. I'm holding control as I click these. If you don't want to delete everything, you can hit like these. You can hit Alt and then click on them. Hold Alt. Uh, get rid of that. And so yeah, the first thing I want to do really, we'll go back to leg in a second, but I'm gonna select the polygons for this because it's all up in the space of the other area. So I'm just gonna detach it, move it down, and then figure out what I need. So you select it, hit detach, leg, enter, unselect all. Grab this guy because now he's not part of the arm and the arm and the torso, the leg's separate. I'm gonna go to material editor, actually, polys, so it has something to grab onto, and move that down. Now let's go back up to this guy. Material, poly. There's a few little stragglers left in here that I do not like, so delete that. Alright, my first, we're going to delete these two. I'll fix that later. It'd be easy enough just to attach everything into the middle and have them all come to one point, but that is bad polygoning. Is that a word? Polygoning? Oh no, that's bad polygoning. So what we're going to do with the arm here is we're going to delete some of the polygons in here, give it a hole to go into, and it's getting closer, but the arm's a lot bigger than this hole. So we're going to go up to vertex. We're going to touch the vertex to the torso, and then hold control so we can get all three of these vertex in here. And I want to just move that up closer to the top, make it a little easier. I'm going to move some of this in. And the same with down here. Now there's going to have to be a few things that we do to make this mesh together just right. For example, well actually let's just start connecting some of this. You can see where the inside mesh, or where the torso goes through the arm. Now we're going to want to bring this to the torso because it's what you're going to see on the outside. You don't want to bring the torso to it. So how we connect vertex, we're on vertex, and then you go down to, or over in my case, to target weld, and you grab what you want to bring to it. So I want this vertex to go to this spot. I want this vertex to go to here. I want this one to go here. Oops, go there. And yes, there's issues up there, so we'll fix that in there. I want this to go here. This to go here. And this to go here. Now we can make all three of these go to one spot and then the bottom's done, but I don't want that. So we're going to go over here to cut, which is a very helpful tool. You're going to find about where this line's going to be here, and you're going to connect down there. We're gonna do it to both sides. Oh, and I do, for example, I don't know why I did all that. Alright, go to edge faces if you have a line that you accidentally added in. Make sure you're off a cut. You can select it, and then go over to remove to get rid of it. And these lines we're going to get rid of in a second. I just wanted, what it does is, if you go back to vertex, you'll see what it does is it adds two vertex right where I need it. I'm sure there's easier ways to do this, but this is the Tyler way, so I'm not, this works for me right now. You know, I kind of like to do things the hard way, so it'll work. So we go back up to target what I want this vertex to go there. Now that's all connected right there. I want this one to go here. Now the bottom's done. Now you have these lines that I don't really want there. So go back to edge. I'm not trying to change his poly count too much because I think he's on a strict poly diet. So I do want more vertex if I want to connect certain places. In some places, you know, you can connect them back in, but his arm is actually pretty nicely done other than this little goofy thing in the middle, which I already talked to him about a little bit ago. It shouldn't really go in like that, but that's fine. But his arm's really nice. His body's at parts a little rough looking, but for the most part, it's good. So anyways, what I'm going to do, I got those two lines selected, so I'm going to go over to remove, and it gets rid of them. Let me see. What are we connecting here? We're going to connect this arm over to this one, so we'll go back to target weld, grab that one, bring it to there, grab this one, bring it to here. Well, that still leaves you with some other ones, for example, like this. So I'm gonna move these out of the way real quick. Oops, go back to vertex. Down, out of the way, down, out of the way. I'm gonna do the same up here. Go over to cut, grab about where it's gonna be at, and connect the line. Now here I hit left click. Here, I'll show you here. Left click to select, left click to drop it, and then there's still a line connected, so you gotta right click on the mouse to unselect, and then you can just left click if you wanted. Now we're going back to this. I'm going to target weld this one to there, target weld this to here. I think there was 2 or 3 spots down here you gotta deal with. Yeah, I'm going to get the mover again and move it. I'm trying to think what this line's doing here. Actually, I'm going to move these around a little bit. Oh yeah, I was going to get well, we can leave these lines. I like these where they are. I'm going to move the vertex though. Move it over a little bit. Probably move this guy up when he makes a catch. Alright, now we got this guy by himself. Oops. I'm going to move that out of the way. And again, I'm going to connect the line where I think it's going to be at, and then attach it somewhere down here. That didn't work right, so let's try this again on the outside. Line to line, and then from here, go to target weld, bring it back here, hit edge. The line's already selected, so let's go up to remove. Removed. I'm still not sure what's going on with this one, so let's just start deleting things. Alright, I don't know what's up with that. Maybe I should pay more attention with stuff I'm doing. Now something I don't quite like is this line right here. So actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a line here to here, and then one here to here. And I'm going to go back to edge, get off a cut, select that, and then hit remove. Alright, right there is how you do your arm, and oh, if you don't want this grid here, hit G. But right there's how you do the arm, and we still have to connect the legs. So in the next video we'll do the leg, and then the video after that we'll do symmetry. Oh, found one. Let's do this real quick. Just simply, where am I? Simply make the line, if I can find it. Actually, it doesn't matter where you make the line, I don't care. So I made the line, go back to vertex, get off the cut, target weld. There you go. And you gotta pay attention where you put these little vertex, because sometimes you just randomly go out somewhere because you think you're clicking on them, but not necessarily. You know, it's not necessarily where you meant to put it, so you gotta watch out for that. But with that being said, didn't I just fix this? Hold on a second. Alright, let me refix this, I guess. I thought oh well. A little bit. Alright, cut. I know where I want my line, so there's one. There's one, and here I see that random vertex. I think that's where I started deleting things before, so I'm gonna have to fix that. And then I want to connect this one to here. And I'm gonna connect that vertex to here. Oops, I did that wrong. I want to go back to target weld. Connect that one to here, and that's cool. But like I said, we got some of these we don't want, so get off of everything. Unselect, select. I'm going to select the vertex here, remove, and then select the edge here. These three. I hit Control as I selected them, remove. Okay, that's a little better. I said I wasn't going to add too many polygons, but I just added some there. If I want to make it like this one, I guess really I only want one of those. And if you want to look through a mesh or something, you just go to like make it halfway hidden. You go to Object Properties and then say See Through, and you can see, you know, kind of how the lines are. And if I had something intersecting or hanging over the edge, you can see where it goes through at and everything. But don't need that. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks. Bye.